It's a new year, it's a time to welcome the new year in with a bang. It's time to make the most of the year, it's time to strike while the iron is hot, it's time to realise your dreams and potentials, it's time to really make a difference in the world, it's time to make something worthwhile for yourself, it's time to get on those projects that you've been putting off for too long. It's time to have a life worth living and believe in yourself to accomplish all the things you are capable of achieving. Unless you're in Australia, in Sydney in particular, not the capital, that's Canberra, the lesser known capital. But no, in that case, when you wish to start the year off with a bang, that might include fireworks. And that's traumatic, don't you know? We can't have anything that's too interesting and fun, or we're allergic to fun. Seeing as the Sydney fireworks, they've had thousands sign a petition to halt traumatic show. They got several million in the country, but 1,000 signing a petition. Oh my god, they've almost got 1%. That must be terrible. So, well, no, it fucking isn't. How about you ignore them? Extort them. Just export the Australians who don't wish to be Australian. Just revoke their citizenship. So, oh, we were born here, we were raised here. Yeah, but you're clearly not ethnically Australian. So off you fuck. Are fireworks too advanced for you? Why don't you go to the Middle East? I think they'd be perfect. So, oh, what about the gunshots? Don't worry, because that's banned in the Quran, because they're not allowed any new inventions. Don't worry about it. Oh, and if you hear gunshots, be sure to tell them that Muhammad, peace be upon him, will not appreciate the guns being used because he outlawed them. Oh, yeah. Just like the writing of the Quran as well, because you weren't allowed to write anything down because that would be a new invention. Until the scholars said, oh, well, we've got good new inventions and bad new inventions. Even though this goes against what Muhammad said. Good luck, Australia. Fucking go for it. But yeah, more than 250,000 people have signed a petition calling for Sydney's New Year's Eve fireworks to be cancelled, and the money spent on fighting fires that threaten the city. Almost as if they think, the firework displays that we know go on every year and have clearly been planned for at least a few months, if not over a year, then yeah, that money which they've already spent, why not just decline, take that money back, and then spend it somewhere else? So, do you not understand a fucking thing? You're crazy, aren't you? You're completely loopy. Which is hardly surprising given how their response is, that they don't understand a thing about it. But nonetheless, this whole celebration where they're supposed to be thinking, well, isn't Australia a great place? Isn't this a wonderful country that we are a part of? Isn't this a brilliant start to the new year? And a celebration of all that we have done and all that they will be doing, and just such a fantastic time to be alive. Instead of that, they thought, loud noises. And then saying, instead of the celebration that a load of people happily spend their money on and enjoy, how about we go put it somewhere else that we think would be better, but we know other people wouldn't? Yeah. So instead of us donating money in order to fulfill the desire that we want to steal other people's money in order to fulfill our needs. That's the one. Yeah. So, well, how about, firstly, you fuck off, and secondly, if you feel this strongly, you're more than welcome to donate. I haven't known the government to turn away anybody yet who's decided just to donate more of their money to the government. Then you might be saying, oh, but the government aren't spending enough money on this particular endeavour. They should be putting more money towards that. So, oh, are there charities that support the dealing with of wildfires? Yeah, there are. So, oh, you can support them. While you're at it, if the government aren't spending money like you like it, how about you vote to decrease the size of the government so that you have more money because they tax you less, and then you can support what you want with your own money? Isn't that a good idea? It's like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Then I'm not having to pay for these fireworks that I don't care about, and I can support this climate crisis. Well, yeah, that's perfect. Good. I'm glad we're both libertarians. Oh, libertarian isn't a fascist? Oh yeah, the libertarian fascist, of course. So, do whatever you want, or else. I'm such a fascistic libertarian. But they mentioned 3 million quid spent on fireworks. The display should also be cancelled as it may traumatise some people who are dealing with enough smoke in the air. Yeah, the people who can't turn the television off. These very fatted ladies are, I'm very traumatised by fireworks and the noises, so I can't really listen to the television. Okay, cool. Then why have you got it on the show, which shows the fireworks. And why have you got the volume up? Why can't you just maybe enjoy it in silence, or just turn the volume down a bit? Maybe that'll work for you. But they say Sydney's Lord Mayor Clover Moore said the fireworks should go ahead. Well done. Miss Moore said she shared the deepest sympathy to those who had signed the petition, but the fireworks were planned 15 months over a year in advance, and most of the budget had already been spent. I love it. Yeah, you're too late, fuck off. We can't cancel the fireworks, and even if we could, doing so would have little practical benefit. Oh, I love that. The Lord Mayor wrote on the petition's website, "We'd love to help you, but we can't. Even if we could, it's a stupid idea. Off you fuck now." Run along, little children. However, Australians who signed the Change.org petition said a firework display would be an insult. Australians all across the country need the money to rebuild their schools, their homes, said one person. It's a matter of priority, and this is where we show we care. Cool. Decrease taxes, spend money how you'd like. Glad we agree. Oh, you don't agree? You think other people's money should be stolen in order to support you individually? Well, that shows hypocritical at its finest. You're just banning a tradition that's been there for time immemorial to benefit yourselves. Off you fuck. Linda McCormick, who set up the page, said other communities in Australia were cancelling fireworks and celebrating New Year in other ways. Yeah, and they wouldn't be nearly as popular or drag as many tourists or make as much money, so we don't care about them. In recent months, Australia has been grappling with severe bushfires due to record-breaking temperatures and severe drought. New South Wales, where Sydney is located, is the worst affected state with nearly 100 fires burning. The town of Balmoral, southwest of Sydney, was largely destroyed on 22nd of December, and major roads south of the city have been closed. Which, makes Christmas all the more cozy, doesn't it? What's more Christmassy than a barbecue on the beach while the fires are burning around you? But yeah, seriously, the fires are bigger than the United Kingdom, quite a few times over. So they're clearly facing difficulty, but how will banning fireworks have an effect on it? Well, principally they won't, but hey, when there's an opportunity for virtue signalling, why won't you take it? But hey, let me know what you guys think down below, because I think fireworks are a lovely way to see the new year in. They're a kind of celebration. You can put aside the regular qualms and quarrels of everyday life, and you can welcome the new year in and try to have a more positive outlook in order to propel you forward. And that change probably won't last a year, but at least that is a unified beginning. And then however long it takes for your individual momentum to drop, and therefore you need a break, and you need to then find some instigation to propagate your progression, however long that is, whether it just be a week or a few, and you need regular breaks, whether it'll be a few months, half a year, or maybe you can even last a year. Whatever it might be, I think it's good that we all start on the same page, and then we can progress forward, and try and share that enthusiasm and help each other out. After all, your good friends are those that share in your victories and commiserate your defeats. So, obviously we'll have a New Year special in a couple of days. But for now, Happy New Year, and seeing as this is going to be the decade of Clown World, enjoy the fireworks.